Welcome to the second video of VH Design Conversations.
In this video, we're going to talk all things design fees and how our pricing has changed over the years.
If there was one question that we could pretty well guarantee would be the number one topic any designer is curious to know about, it would be how much interior designers or decorators charge. We can tell you hand on heart, it doesn't matter whether you're a startup business or an established and really successful interior designer. We are all curious how our peers charge.
Several years ago, we were invited to an exclusive industry event with some pretty high-profile designers from Australia and also America. It didn't take long for the topic of what to charge being discussed around the table. We all agreed it's the one question we get asked all the time.
The interior design industry is unregulated, and whilst it would be so much easier if everyone charged the same fees, unfortunately there isn't a one-size-fits-all method. And if that wasn't confusing enough, there are also the different ways to charge, whether you bill your time hourly as a consultant with a retainer or charge set design fees and work on a percentage markup on the goods you supply. The way you charge depends very much on the services you provide, and the good news is it doesn't need to be as complicated as it seems.
We are always surprised when we mentor other designers how little they seem to value their own worth. They charge low hourly rates, yes, less than $100 per hour, which is too low. And when the hours add up, they panic and they don't charge actual hours worked. They undervalue themselves, and it's a big problem amongst creatives who love what they do for a living.
We were invited to an industry rug event where we sat next to another designer who said to us that she found it really challenging to put a markup on the rugs as they were already so expensive.
She then explained she would rather know she's getting the nicest rug in the project, even if it meant she didn't make any money or just put a little bit on it.
We couldn't help but give her a little pep talk and explain to her that she simply can't run a business like that.
I can tell you right now, if I don't earn what I'm worth for sourcing that rug and my intellectual property, then I'm really not valuing myself and I'm doing a disservice to my business.
Charging your worth is more than raising your rates. It's truly believing you are worthy to be paid for your time and expertise. It took going to the rug event, visiting trade fairs, and building her knowledge vault to present her clients those amazing rug choices.
The one rule we stand by is that if you provide your clients value and you do the work, a client won't question your fees.
Especially if you are clear and upfront on how you charge, when you get paid, and they understand your design process. It's important that your systems are in place so you do your best work efficiently and deliver within a deadline.
So, what are the different ways to charge? Well, thinking back to that exclusive industry event, it didn't take long for the topic for how we all charge to come up in conversation. Now, at the time, several years ago, we were working on what we call a VH Design Co., our classic method.
The classic method is a set design fee, and we charge full retail markup on all interior goods manufactured and supplied. So, in a nutshell, we made our money mostly from markup on goods and our hourly rate retainer for build specifications.
On the night, we were sitting next to a designer I admired greatly. We were busy absorbing every little bit of information they were all saying. But when it came time for us to speak up, we both had a moment of panic. Was the way we were charging out of date?
For many years, we've worked on what we call the classic method, which was a successful and profitable way of charging. But this industry event really opened our eyes to explore new and innovative ways to charge for goods and services that were perhaps moving towards the future of design.
Now, there are many designers we know who still work on the classic method and achieve great success with it. However, we want to try this new way of charging to test if it really worked and how profitable it would be for us.
We've been using this new method for quite a few years now, and whilst we still often use the classic method, our more transparent and innovative approach is what we call the modern method. This method is a higher design fee, and we provide wholesale cost prices to our clients plus a fixed markup on goods.
We talk about this a lot more in VH Design Co, but educating our clients with this new method is very much the new way of doing things and may be a great method for you to consider if you're constantly coming unstuck with clients on your costs or they try to source the items themselves because they have an ABN.
It's making your clients value your worth and time sourcing, selecting, and coordinating a project. Whichever way you charge, it's so important that you are crystal clear on how you charge and the process to support this.
In VH Design Co, we provide you a broad overview of your options and talk about our 3 pricing methods we use in our business.
We talk about the different ways to price goods and services and provide you the backup support you need to successfully execute a project and ensure you are never owed money.
It's so important in an industry so secretive. There is a safe place for us to talk all things design fees, empower each other to charge your worth, motivate you to earn a 6-figure plus income, and teach you how to raise your rates and truly value your worth.
In the final video of VH Design Conversations, we're going to answer some of the questions that we've received about VH Design Co and talk you through exactly what's included in the membership.
We add in a few bonuses as well, so make sure you don't miss it. We'll see you then.